Uh,
Yeah,
can
we
you?
can see your screen.
Cool. Okay. Good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you all for being here today. I'm excited to share my capstone project where I developed an AI-driven multi-agent system to improve fraud detection during loan approvals. So, through this talk, I'll walk you through why traditional approaches struggle today, how behavioral and real time analysis can strengthen security, and how this multi agent architecture brings meaningful improvements. Let's begin by understanding the problem we set out to solve. So, to structure today's discussion, I'll start with the problem statement and the motivation behind this work. From there, we'll look at the background and existing research. I'll then move into approach, system design, and implementation details. After reviewing how the data was collected and analyzed, I'll highlight the key findings and conclude with the future work. This flow should give a complete picture of both the why and the how of this project. It's a problem statement. As we examine fraud detection in financial services, one question guided my work. Can a multi agent system that incorporates personalized behavioral analysis and real time anomaly detection outperform traditional models? Like current solutions often rely on static rules or single predictive models. They tend to miss subtle behavioral patterns that usually precede fraud. This gap motivated me to explore whether a more adaptive agent based approach could produce stronger results. So, this problem becomes urgent when we look at recent fraud trends. Loan and identity related fraud have grown by more than 35% in just a few years. Meanwhile, traditional systems haven't kept pace with increasingly sophisticated attackers who mimic legitimate customers. So, financial institutions now need a smarter systems that learn how users behave over time and quickly identify deviations. This project aims to bridge that gap using a behavior centric AI framework. So, in the background, to understand why a new approach is needed, it helps to look at the limitations of the current tools. Many fraud systems like operate with fixed rules or generic machine learning models that look at aggregated patterns. They rarely account for an individual's unique behavior. The solution I propose introduces a layered multi agent architecture that monitors behavior, examines relationships, and delivers real time actions. This combination strengthens accuracy and makes decisions more interpretable. Okay, so prior studies like before show promising progress in using machine learning, graph models, and risk based methods for fraud detection. However, most approaches focus on one technique at a time and don't unify these trends. What inspired my work was the idea of combining these capabilities like behavioral profiling, GNN analysis, temporal modeling, and coordinating them through specialized agents. This integration is where I saw an opportunity to advance current fraud detection practices. So, with that context, let's walk through my approach. I constructed multiple agents, one for learning behavioral patterns, one for real time notifications, and one for automated blocking. These agents communicate through fast API. Under the hood, I use TensorFlow and PyTorch for modeling, GNNs for relational patterns, and RNNs for time-based trends. I also added a large language model, explainability module, so institutions can understand why a fraud flag was raised. Yeah. This overview illustrates how data flows across the systems, like how there are layers and it's like where they are used. So user activity is continuously processed, behavioral baselines are updated, and the anomaly score is evaluated. Based on that score, the notification or blocking agent responds instantly. What makes this architecture effective is that each agent focus on a specific responsibility while contributing to a unified decision. This design minimizes latency and ensures both speed and clarity in the outcomes. So, this is my design. So, during the design phase, our goal was to build a
You have
modular.
5 more minutes.
Okay, cool. uh, to okay to a modular and scalable architecture. So each agent operates independently but stays connected through the APIs. So the behavioral agent tracks patterns, notification agent informs relevant stakeholders, and the blocking agent intervenes when the risk is high. Because each piece is decoupled, the system can evolve over time. New models or components can be added without disrupting this core pipeline. So this is my implementation. In implementation, I developed the models using TensorFlow and PyTorch and built the API endpoints for agents, for the communication between the agents. And the system processes incoming data streams, updates the behavioral model, and produces anomaly scores in real time. I also implemented the decision layer that determines whether to allow, flag, or block any application. Much of the work focused on ensuring that the system responded quickly while staying accurate and interpretable. For this project, I combined publicly available datasets with synthetic samples generated using Python's Faker library. This allowed me to simulate a variety of fraud behaviors without requiring sensitive real world data. So, this is my data analysis to evaluate the system's performance. I used metrics that captured different aspects of fraud detection. Behavioral precision measures how accurately we identify suspicious patterns, while anomaly recall shows how completely we detect fraudulent behaviors. Um, this decision checks whether the output aligns with the underlying evidence and alert relevancies. Like when the like if it is fraud, then alert should be sent. If not, it should not send. So the results demonstrated clear improvements over the baseline. Precision rose from 0.78 to 0.94. This is too precise because I was using synthetic data, because the original data is more like there is more privacy to the original data and we couldn't find it. So, but uh, the recall reached 0.97, meaning the system captured almost all fraudulent behaviors. The FN score improved significantly. Perhaps more importantly, decision latency dropped like from 240 milliseconds to like 120 milliseconds. This means the system is not only accurate but responses very quickly. So, in summary, the multi-agent structure proved to be effective in improving fraud detection accuracy, speed, and transparency. By integrating behavior modeling, relational analysis, and automated decision making, the system delivers a deeper understanding of user activity and identifies fraud more reliably. These results indicate that financial institutions could benefit from adopting multi agent architectures. So, what can be improved? While the results are promising, there are many opportunities to expand the system. For example, I plan to broaden the data set to include more diverse fraud types and integrate transformer-based anomaly models for deeper insights and improving dashboard for visualizing decision paths and deploying this everything in cloud native environment and enforcing exploring reinforcement learning could also help agents adapt to the evolving frauds. Okay. Uh, I'll just my application is already running. This is a small dashboard that so whenever an applicant is trying to let's say Sam, let's say one Sam at the rate gmail.com. Let's say his annual income is 5,000. First, I'll do a loan approval thing. That means a positive scenario. Let's say the term is 12. Let's say he has CIBIL score of 850. Graduate plus status. Like these are all the factors that it's gonna consider. So when based on the CIBIL score, the education level, the previous history, and all his previous transactions, which I didn't include, but based on these parameters, it's gonna define. It's gonna if everything is fine, it's gonna say approved. Let's say the CIBIL score is around 350, number of dependents by 6, and self-employed, not graduate. Let's say he doesn't have any luxury assets or any commercial assets. Now let's check. So it says rejected. So unfortunately, your own application has been rejected based on your AI analysis. So this is done by behavioral agent, where it takes the input from the user and based on the behavioral patterns that the user, like his CIBIL score, his transactions, all whatever parameters that are there, it's gonna take and it's gonna give rejected or approved. When the flag, the anomaly score is rejected, then immediately what happens, and email, whatever we say, the two other agents, email notification and blocking agent. So
I think we are above time.
yeah, this is the mail that we got.
Okay, yes, don't change the screen. Great. You are
Okay.
saying the multi-agent. How many agent here now in your source
There
code?
are there are three agents, Sam. So one is behavioral agent that will
Okay,
say whether
just a second. Would you show the behavioral agent source code?
no, that's a pickle file, right? It's a model file. I cannot show you that. So this is a loan API. So it reads a
Okay.
loan model pickle file and scalar pickle file.
Uh-huh.
So then it takes the value from the user, whatever if it's a graduate, education, self-employed, it takes all these values. It pre-processes all these values.
Okay. How did you create the agent?
Meaning, I didn't understand.
Behavioral agent. How did you create it?
How did I
Yeah,
mean,
you are saying you have a 3 agent, right? You
yeah.
created a 3 agent, right?
Oh, there's a using Python, like TensorFlow and Python. The train loan model py file. I use couple of data sets and I've trained this pickle file, which is a model file, using this
Okay, you created the 3 models. Am I correct?
yeah.
By using Python code, right? Not you didn't use
Yes.
any agent framework. Just you did a
No, I
Python.
didn't use MCP or anything. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
yeah, that's what I told. Like, I created agents, but the communication between the agents is done by the API communication, pure API
Okay.
communication.
You are much more okay. customize the style. I got it.
Yes.
Okay, so another follow question. This one needs us a lot of work to design this one. How could you integrate it all over them within the 1 quarter? Or you started earlier?
I didn't start earlier. I started from this quarter, but I used Gemini AI for help, um, and I created it.
Okay, okay. Great, got it. Okay, I'm stop here. How about other student? Do you have a question to the 30? Okay, Mecca, move on. Yes.
Yes, thank you,
Thank you,
Kirti.
everyone. Thank you.
Next, Cow, you can continue.
So, uh,
You can share your screen.
yes, right here.
Yep, we can see it. You can start.
So just one moment. Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Quang Nguyen. I'm here today to talk about my AI-enabled quiz mobile app named quizme.ai. And for for the content today, I will going through uh, the agenda like this. So let's just move on to her motivation. The my problem statement. So everyone can know about Kahoot, a very popular quiz mobile app that gained popularity over the pandemic. And they was very useful and they are very robust, popular, and now they also have AI that help you generate a quiz for them. Um, and other than that, there's also another application I found on the market now that named MyClass that basically let you input any kind of study material in there, and it will generate a range of flashcards for you. But the problem I found with these uh, application is that they don't have explanation for the answers because quiz is supposed to be a very short form test. And so it's either question and answers or multiple choice question. And by doing that, by letting the user create their own quizzes, you can you will realize that a lot of these quizzes just have the question and answer. There is no explanation whatsoever. And that's not really their fault because the quizzes are supposed to be short, but it will be really helpful if they are the explanation there when you need it. So that was my motivation for this application, is that I want to create a quiz that I can create my own quiz, and then when I answer something wrong or answer something right, I can generate an explanation from that without having to manually type in the explanation myself. So now I can do it using an AI. So like I said, quiz it if a very short form, it's very simple, it just correct, incorrect. Then then my application, because I want it to be the personal learning experience, and you can create your own quizzes, and you can see the explanation as well. And with the the integration of large language model, the new AI agent, they are very robust, very good at generating tests that help with without complicated things and overwhelm the UI. So the first papers that are used for key reference is the learning academic vocabulary with digital flashcards. So Zarati, um, they use the paper to sort of like survey a group of people to see if they are good with they prefer doing the quizzes online or in the traditional way, and do you use the generated feature of the application a lot. So for that paper, the author didn't create any demo. He just testing around and to see if which one is the best. And they're finding that each have their own strengths, but mobile application is a very good for convenience and short time use. So that is very suitable for the short tasks like quizzes. For the second paper in the MyPlex AI, the author of this paper create an application on iOS only that have that allow you to create your own quiz based on the study material that you input in. And they have a full stack application. They use React Native, MySQL, Node.js for the front end and back end, respectively. And then they use Microsoft Azure for deployment. They are mainly focused on question and answer quizzes. For the third paper, it was automated task creation using large language models. So they are more focused on flashcard. And what they did is they just create a simple application using Python to talk with the AI agent and then get the result back from the AI agent. So they don't have a mobile app, they don't have a full stack, but they do have an AI-enabled quiz creation. For my approach, I use Expo in React Native for the front end. I use Expo because it's very useful when you want to test it on like your mobile and see how the UI look. SEOs is basically what I use to talk with to use to post HTTP RESTful requests for like post, put, patch, delete for to the backend. For UI design, I aim to make it simple, just a list style quiz and then with green element color, easy on the eyes. With data persistent, I use cloud-based database using MongoDB. I use GPT, Gemini, Perplexity, and Gemma 2P. I use a lot of Gemini and Perplexity to do research. I didn't know about integrating AI into the paper before, so they are very helpful as to help me start whole project. I use GPT as my first agent, but then a few problems arose and I have to switch to Gemma 2P, which I will uh, dive more into in the data analysis session. This is my use case view.
You have 5 more minutes.
Yes, thank you so much. This is my use case view. I can do on the CRUD operation, and then I allow the user to take the quiz, view the result, and from the view result space, they can generate an explanation based on their result. This is a process view. So basically, on of these, I let the main client talk to the backend, and then the backend talk to do the validate. And if it's good, it go back to the database, or if it's not good, it return an error. So that's just basically how on of the sequence here work. For the table, I only have 4 tables, very simple for the application. It have quiz at the big one, a quiz have many questions, and a user may take many attempts of the quiz. And in each attempt, again, I will say the question, the wrong answer, and the correct answer for the purpose of talking with the AI, just in case the user want to check the answer again in the futures. So, and they can still talk with the AI by seeing the result. For the implementation view, I have a model. These are basically the database, the table for the database. The root is how I talk with the using Express.js, talk with MongoDB. The server.js is where I basically the bridge between the front end and back end. For the front end, I divide it into different screens, and I use app.js as my main function to call all of them. These are my demo and also my data collection. For data collection, I send the app to some of my friends in Vietnam and also my roommate over here and ask for their feedback on the app. And my feedback from them is that they said that the app have a clear indicator of where to go or for what they want to do. And the app is very simple and very easy to understand. But I didn't account for long questions, like very long math questions. So when they input that kind of question in, they call test overflow. And the AI yield mixed result, and which required me to do the prompts very carefully. And one surprising thing for me is that the AI could be wrong. So I use GPT as first. I have no problem with GPT, but they have a free trials. And after the testing, I realized that I have used up the trial and I have to pay for it. So I switched to Gemma AI, and that's where the AI started to be wrong a few times. I asked them, what is the capital of Seattle? Oh no, what is the capital of sorry, Washington State? And the user answered Seattle, which is incorrect. My application returned incorrect, but then the AI keep insist on that the Seattle is the capital for some reason, but it only happened once out of 10 times testing. For my finding, my app was able to have an AI-enabled explanation. I have a full stack using the MERN framework. It is a mobile app with the help of Expo for testing purposes, and its application domain is a quiz, multiple choice quizzes. And so, yes, I have successfully created AI-enabled quiz app that let you get an explanation for your answers. And then the application was simple. It's because I didn't have I have a lot of time constraint, but I intend to further develop it in the future with more AI features and also fix some other bugs like the text overflow with the long question thing. For future work, I want to add in different type of AI, adding generated question using AI. I also want to have a login function to let maybe one person create a quiz and one person take the quiz. And here are the key reference I use for this project. And thank you so much. That was my presentation.
Did you
Thank you.
show any demo website
Oh, I can show the demo website.
or any screenshots? Yes.
Oh, right here, screenshot right here.
Okay, yeah, I missed it. Okay. Which one is the AI portion? Yeah.
Yeah, the AI portion is right here in the result screen.
Oh,
So when you
okay.
click on it, it generates your answers.
Okay. I know I checked yours. Okay. Beha, your turn.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Roji, you can start.
Oh, before you go there, okay, all of us later, I'll have a question, not now. After Jack finished this one, okay? Jack, go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So hello everyone. My name is Jack Hao, and this is my internship course CS 680 presentation, and this is my agenda. It's about let's talk about my internship. So about my internship, I'm working for the company called Iris Wheel, Boston-based AI real estate analytics company, and my work mode is remote, and the duration is from October 1st to December 31st. And the internship is 20 hours per week, and my role is web developer, focusing on UI UX implementation, front-end engineering, and improving the Irisware website and the dashboard experience. And on the right side, you can see what I did for this company. You can see the screenshot. And the key contribution is to deliver production-ready UI updates build an interactive front-end component, and collaborate through professional workflows. For example, I developed more than 4 web pages and debug some pages and give more than 10 suggestions for the development, and they considered partial of them. And this is my internship OCR. You can see my objective is enhance Ariel's front-end experience by deliver production-ready UI update and strengthen professional engineering skills through LG collaboration and GitLab workflows. And I have some result and some initiative. And as you can see, based on my burn down chart, it basically follows the plan, except the week 7, I have a travel, so it has some delay. But after the delay, I do more work at the next week and catch up everything. So here's the video. Let me show. Hello everyone. So I'm very grateful for joining the Alice Whale company for this 10 weeks, and I did a lot of job with this company. And first, I do some recommendations about company development. And next, I did a lot of job. For example, here the company section, I did 4 pages called about customer success, careers, and contact us. And for this page, it supports mobile, it has mobile support. So, and I also changed some pictures. For example, here, I use AI tools to change the picture, but for some image, it's much easier to change it like by using some graphic tools. And except this, I also joined the dashboard team to give some suggestions for the dashboard page. Unfortunately, I cannot showcase this part because it seems the data has been cleared. But you can see some screenshot here. This is our dashboard page, and I give some suggestions like it's better to compare the data, or it's better to have a map here. And they consider this, and it's my lucky to give to apply my suggestions. Thank you. Okay. So this is the summary journal. You can see, I won't go details, but you can see I follow the plan week by week, and at the last, there are 19 tasks I finished. I fixed a lot of issues, do some styling change, and finish some page. And what I learned, yeah, so I strengthened the professional front-end skills, like enhance expertise in SCSS design system, responsive UI architecture, and elegant layouts with design specifications. I gained real engineering workflow experience. I improved proficiency in GitLab MR workflows, code review, branch strategies, and team-based development. And I also developed a product-level understanding of AI tools, learned how OCR, LLM, and RAG features are integrated into enterprise systems, and how cross-functional teams iterate on AI-driven products.
Roji, Sam
Yes.
has a question.
Yes, what is SCSS? Would you explain it? Go back there. Yeah, you needed to explain terms. Go back. Yeah. Previous slide. SCSS, what is it?
Yeah, so if you know the CSS, it's basically control the style of the website. For example, whenever you go to the different web page, there are different styles, the design, right? It's all implemented by CSS, but the SASS doing more. it uses a tree structure to implement CSS. So it's more convenience for the developer to implement. For example, there are a lot of same paragraph in one page. If you're using CSS, you need to control each of them. But if you use CSS, you only need uh, to set in one property to do one line code to achieve this. So that's more convenience. Yeah. Can I continue? Okay,
Yes, please.
so yeah, so this is the career assessment analyst, and it is the career matches is a web developer, which is also my interested area. And yes, it shows my key strengths like math and some 3D spatial things. You know, my bachelor degree is geography information system. And for cyber career pathway analysis, it shows the key skills is also related to network fundamentals and yeah, it's about protect computer system and network from cyber attack, monitor security threat and respond to incidents, identify vulnerabilities and help fix security issues. I think if we use the AI in this aspect, it will make me achieve something further. Uh, And this is about occupational information network analysis. And you can also see the related career. It didn't say like web developer, but I think it's about web, right? The software engineer and the web designer. And yes, there's all the information. And I also download the LinkedIn. Actually, I already have the LinkedIn portfolio, and I just do some screenshot here. Um, yeah, you can see I have 5 year experience in web development area. And here's some my education. Right now, I'm in City University of Seattle. Maybe you cannot see it clean because of the font size is too small. Yeah. And here's the key reference. We use React for the whole website structure. We use Tailwind CSS to finalize the style. We use Next.js to combine front end and back end together to make it more organized. And of course, I use SASS to finalize my part of the website, my page. And yeah, thank you very much.
You said you used the rag. Did you use your rag in your implementation?
Yes, actually, they build the React structure. I just implement partial of the page, so I won't don't no need to structure the whole web structure. I only need to control partial of the page, like 4 pages. Yeah, so but it's basically based on React.js and Next.js.
Okay, great. Also, Curtis, would you turn on your camera? All over 3 speakers, turn on the camera. Becca, can I keep my question?
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Curtis, yeah, Curtis, turn on your camera. Yes, all over 3. Okay.
I turned on, but I think there
Oh,
is.
are you driving car?
Yeah.
Okay, don't do that. Okay, listen to me. Okay, so Roger, actually Jack. Okay, Jack explained what I learned, but I want to see the Curtis. What did you learn through this capstone?
So I first I multi-agent system. Like whenever I heard of the idea of this multi-agent system, I just I was like mind blown. So I wanted to improve it, but I wanted to make a real time problem. So yeah, the like solving a real time problem with the latest AI, that was very fascinating for me.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
I
it.
get I got yeah.
Yeah, okay, Koa, what did you learn?
I learned about lot about how to implement an AI in my application. Uh, I have never worked with AI before. I use AI agent before, but I never worked and implement them in my application before. And apart from that, I also learned a lot about how to communicate better. Thanks to you.
Okay, now I'll go to everybody's this question. Jack, what was your challenge while you are finishing your internship? What was the challenge that you didn't expect, but while you were taking, you got it? What is it? Give me the only one, okay?